G'day ladies and gentlemen, Pied here, and welcome to another Minecraft mod review. In this one I'm looking at craftable mob eggs. Yeah, pretty cool little mod that's just been released. And as you probably very well know, what he's been included in the game is you can have, spawner eggs that you can use, but they pretty much only work in creative mode. But this mod incorporates them into the survival mode. As you can see, I'm in survival mode. So let's just get on with it. To create the first part of the egg you need to create is this bit here. It's an unfinished mob egg, and to simply create that, just simply put in an egg anywhere in the crafting table. I don't think it really matters where you put it. And in with it a bit of redstone. And again, yeah, see, it doesn't matter where you put it anywhere in the crafting table. You don't even have to use a crafting table, but just for this I am. And that will give you an unfinished mob egg. So just an egg and redstone, and that will give you that. So I'm not going to do any more with that. I'll just use these ones. And I'm not going to, and I'll just show you how you craft them. I'm not going to spawn any of them, but I'll just show you what each one does and how you craft each one. And there's the first one is simply, the Enderman. It's just simply the unfinished mob egg, and an Ender Pearl will give you the Enderman egg. Next one is chicken. Just simply put in the feather along with the unfinished mob egg. That'll give you the chicken spawn. I'll just keep a couple just to prove that it does work. Blaze rod, that'll give you the blaze egg. The ghast tear will give you the ghast egg. The magma cream will give you the magma cube. Slime ball gives you the slime egg. Bit of leather will give you the cow. Gunpowder gives you the spawner, or gives you the creeper. Bit of wool gives you the sheep, and I will point out also you can only use white wool. I tried with multiple colours and only white seemed to work, so whether or not the mod maker can modify it so you can use any colour would be pretty cool. Okay, so what else got? Pork chop gives you obviously the egg, which I'll just spawn one of them as well just to show you it does work. Mushroom gives you the mushroom. I'll grab one of them as well. And this one is also gold nugget. That will give you the pig zombie, which is pretty cool. A bit of the bone will give you the wolf. I'll grab another one just to prove they work. And this one will give you the villager, so it's just a wooden plank. That's pretty cool. And this last one is, or sorry, second last one, a bit of string will give you the spider. But if you add a wooden plank to that recipe, that will give you the cave spider. There's not much difference in the egg, but the slight change in the colour of the actual egg. So you can see it there. And now there you go, it's just the spider. Very cool, and just to prove they do actually work, boop, there's the wolf, there's the pig, and I do have random mobs on, by the way, in case you're wondering why they look a bit weird. There's the mushroom, and finally, but not least, there's a chicken. Alright, so that's those things done. Now there is another cool little feature. I'll quickly bring up just TMI, and then I'll get rid of it again, because what I want to show you here is something pretty damn awesome. What you got to do is, you need to, well, for the first one, I'll quickly just show you, and again, I might just bring it up, hopefully I don't get attacked by it, though I probably will, is you get one of these unfinished eggs, you then completely surround it with rotten flesh, and that will create a giant egg, the spawn giant egg, and I'll quickly just throw that there. And also, the final one you want to actually do is you want to create an unfinished boss mob egg. Now, to simply create that, you simply get one of the unfinished mob eggs, surround it with diamonds. That will give you the unfinished boss mob egg, which I'll just quickly grab. And then you surround that particular egg with the Eye of Enders. And even though they look the same, but this one will spawn the Ender Dragon. Oh yeah. So I'll quickly just drop the. Actually, I'll quickly just go into creative mode, just so I don't get myself handed to you know the what. And I'll quickly just spawn these. So this one was the Ender Dragon, I believe. Whoa, there's the boss. There he is. And finally, but not least, there. Whoa! He's trying to do something nasty. And there is the. Look at that, the giant zombie. And there's the Ender Dragon over there, flying around, being an absolute true boss. Wow, he just kicked the bejeepers out of me and the cows there. Holy shoot! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the craftable mob eggs. Oh, it's gonna kill me, man! Ugh. There you go. Go check it out. Link will be in the description. He's pretty damn awesome. Holy shit, he did do some damage, didn't he? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, go check it out. And yeah, like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Until next time, keep cool, keep safe, and I'll catch you around. Goodbye.